Okay, this is Dana with the Freedom Please channel and essenceofme.com. I'm letting you all know up front I'm recording from my iPad, so if I look off and I'm not like, I just, work with me. I'm finding that if I try to do these things in the moment, I will record more footage so that I can have more to put up. So today I wanted to record some things before I put away. So this is going to be like a mini haul, which you'll see in the title. And I'm going to get right to it because I don't want this video to be too long. Joann's setup. Joann's had a holiday sale. Can't remember what it was. Anyway, inside of the app, they had 70-cent fat quarters. And just as an FYI, if you shop at Joann's, excuse me, Joann, not Joann's. If you shop at Joann Fabrics, well, then it's really a good idea for you to download their app. Because sometimes I'm finding that they have different coupons in their app than they have in on the website. And I think there's even different ones in there when you have the app and you're not logged in versus when you're logged in. I've only seen that maybe twice, but I have seen it. So inside they had a 70-cent fat quarters, and I'm about to work on a t-shirt quilt. So I needed to, basically what I'm trying to do is figure out how to get the different t-shirts to match. So what I did is decided to go with like a black and white and gray kind of scheme fabrics. And here's what I purchased. Here, I just fell in love with these hearts. I don't know if I'm going to use them. And then like these are all fat quarters. Here's another. I'm going to bring it close. Oh, that's better. The hearts. Normally these are $2.49, so getting them for 70 cents was pretty cool. This is another gray. I like this crackle fabric. Here's another. 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 You're going to see my family go by. This is a white, and it's hard to see. But I wanted this. Oh, there you go. Because of the hearts. And I may not use this. This is the only white square that I have, even though I plan to use white in the quilt, because I have a lot of white fabric left from a quilt that I just finished. And I also, when I did an order from the Jelly Roll site, they had a special at the time where they gave you, I think it was 5 free fat quarters of white tonals. So I don't need more white for this project. I'm gonna use those fat quarters. It's just this one, the hearts got me. Here's another one with the hearts. And here is another gray. The other thing was, these are all college graduate school t-shirts, and I found that I had burgundy, gray, navy blue. And so what I did was I also purchased a couple just solids. This is a blue. It looks lighter because the light is right behind us, and this is the closest I could get to burgundy. And I bought 2 of each of them so that maybe I could sprinkle it around. I don't know. I will tell you what I think about it. And then I just bought this one because I just liked it. So here's the other one. So those were all 70 cents each. I think I got like 15. When I went that day, I spent $32, but my total was like 90. And so all coupons just did me well. So those are the fat quarters. The other thing that I have is some fabric. A few videos ago, I think I did it as a live video just because I've done most of the most recent ones as live videos. I showed you a bag of fabric that I have, and that the majority of it is African prints that I got from a friend. And I had this idea to make a project, and I did not want to go into the yardage because I'm going to show you that I bought a pattern for the yardage. Instead, there is a vendor that I use to buy fabric for head wraps and stuff that I wear, and she had a special where she was doing mixed bags of fabrics, and so I'm going to show you those. Here they go, and they're all just like remnant bags. So this one was supposed to be, the main color was purple, and you did not get to choose. I did choose the purple variety, but you didn't get to choose the individual fabrics that are in there, which this is fine. This is going to be for a scrappy project, so it won't change anything or affect anything for me. Here's another. I'm just going through them. This was actually like really, really nice. This is the cotton wax fabric. Most of these seem like they are like a fourth of a yard. Not all of them, but it doesn't matter because I'm going to be cutting them down for a scrappy project. This is the only one that feels a little bit different. Like this feels totally plastic, but I think I have an idea for this actually. Oh, I need to put that to the side. I thought about it. So I hope as I go through all these fabrics that life is treating you well, that this message, oh, there's 2 of these. That life is treating you well. I have been busy. I just finished a quilt and got it all off, and I do have footage that I'm going to be working on to merge it to make a video, kind of like a quilt. I did a knit like pattern review kind of thing. Okay, so that's all of the purples, or the purple variety. And I have one more that was just a general variety. Okay, here we go. This is just the variety. These make bomb head wraps, like for real, for real. Let's see, I'm trying to keep them together. Look at this. It's so vibrant. Pretty, pretty. This one is one of my favorite. Oh, it's hard. Oh, here's the better view. And this one too. I don't know. There's something about that teal and brown together that I like. I really like that. Okay. These are similar cuts. Again, there was no guarantee, but what I can say about this particular mix is it's much better. It's better, not much better. It's better than when I've done the variety packs through quilting companies. And so I really am enjoying this. It's going to be interesting to see what I come up with since I didn't have a choice. Even with like the varieties that I've done before, you could choose if you wanted warm tones, if you wanted a certain color scheme, but this was just a straight variety. Look at this. Isn't that nice? Some of these are just weird as far as the feel. This is another one I really like. And then, oh, and I think I showed this one and this one. And this is another one that kind of has a true waxy feel. And I haven't decided if I want to wash them first. I don't think I am. I kind of like that they're somewhat stiff. Okay, and so that was the general variety. The last thing that I purchased was some patterns, and I'll show you those. I have, this is one pattern that I purchased, and you're going to see more from this. I just finished this quilt, but I want to show the pattern, and no, I didn't show this on camera, I don't think. It's called Metro Rings, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. week and I finished this quilt. Again, this is the one where I have footage on. I worked on this quilt over the past, I honestly started in May, but I didn't like get deep into it until the past 2 weeks. There's the quilt. It is, to me, it's similar to a double wedding ring quilt. And so I got this, these patterns, I purchased all of these at my local quilt shop, or 2 different local quilt shops with local quilt shops. Another one that I purchased is this, oh, again, that one was called Metro Rings. And I do have this ruler, which is pretty interesting. So Kind of Wonderful Contemporary Quilt Designs. That's the maker of this pattern. Oh, there it goes. A little bit better. I'm trying to get from the glare. Okay, the other one. Oh, this is by the same maker. I didn't realize that. Called Urban Abacus. And I'm excited about this one. I was excited about that one too, even though that one, oh my goodness. It brought me closer to Jesus, I promise you. Okay, here's what it is, what it looks like. I want to do this in the African prints. Can you see like these colors in those big chunks of fabric? And that's a nice size. I don't know. Here's what the template looks like on the inside. But I have the ruler, so you don't need the template. The ruler, once you get used to it, is bomb. I'm not even gonna lie. It makes it go a lot faster. Let me see, what size is it? 8.5 inches. So that's a nice size. A nice big fat chunk. Oh my goodness. I need to stop reading this, because if I get to reading it, I'll get nervous and won't do it. But yeah, I want to use this for those the yardage that I showed before, because I can take it and put different, put the same fabrics in there, more than once, and it'll be, the size is large enough to where you won't cut too much into the prints. Again, this is called Urban Abacus, and it's also by So Kind of Wonderful Contemporary Quilt Designs. The last one that I got, it just kind of spoke to me. I have an idea of how I'm going to use it, so it was this one. It's called Message Board, and it's meant to go with panels. I've done maybe 3 different quilt projects with panels. I have, okay, let me say that again. I've done 2 or 3 different projects that were from panels, but I've never actually done them in one quilt. So, yeah, I'll see a piece that's in a panel. I'll cut out the piece I like. I'll do stuff with the other stuff. But this one is, here it is. This whole section is meant to be a panel. And this one, I think, has a better representation of it. This Christmas one. I like how, what drew me to this was the fact that you could have this paneled area. And I like this. To me, that just says that you can finish a quilt faster. If you need to do something for someone, whether it's a gift, I think this would also be a great design for a baby quilt. And you can do anything you want to do in here. And sometimes I'll get patterns like this so that I can just see how they constructed, and then I'll do my own thing with the general concept. But for example, this pattern was $9. $9 is cheaper than me spending an hour or 2 or hour and a half trying to sketch it out, trying to figure, like, my time is worth way more than $10. So so that's what I like about doing these types. And then they had something else in here. It says this is by Jill Boyd, the Quilt Chef. Do they have, oh, here's her logo. I'm going to cover it because it has cute little stitches. Hold on. There we go. They had something on the back of here that says recipe variation substitutes for confident beginner. They're saying, oh, and I really like, these are big panels. Ooh, big panels to me means you get done fast. And yeah, refer to quilt assembly. Okay, so that's it. That's from thequiltchef.com. I'll take a look at this again. The other patterns were $10. One of them was $10, but I got it for a little bit with a discount because I was taking a class at the quilt shop. In the day that we take classes, you get a discount when you purchase supplies and items from the shop. The last thing that I have to show is triangles. Oh, I bought this from the quilt shop, and we were coming out of a class. We need this for this class. And what ends up happening, it never fails that so many of you are getting out of the class and you're all rushing to get some of the same supplies. And so I grabbed it real quick because last time when we were in class, she sold out of these. And so when I looked at it, I saw triangles on a roll and I was like, oh crap, I needed half square triangles. I was in such a hurry. I grabbed the wrong thing, but I did it. These are 3-inch finish block with half square triangles. I have showed these before, not actually doing them, but me purchasing them when I did my Borders quilt probably a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. And I still have some of those. Those are a 1.5-inch finish, and these are a 3-inch finish. I love these. I was reluctant to buy them the first time around because I just feel like sometimes when you go to these classes, I like to go to some classes because I want to use up my stash and learn a new skill or learn a new quilt technique or something. And then you go in there and they want you to buy 50,000 things. And so I don't always buy the 50,000 things. I wing it and try to get around it. And I'm trying to get out of that. And so the quilt instructor for that class, and then I'm wrapping it up, I think. The quilt instructor for that class, I knew her well. And she said, you know what, Dana, I think you're going to love them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a section of the sheets. And so what she did is she pulled off a few and she said, I want you to take these home and try them. And I said, okay, reluctantly. And I took them home. I tried them and it saved so much time. It was so quick. And so when I went back, I bought a whole roll plus gave her back some of my sheets because she gave me some of hers. And essentially what this is, if you've never seen them, is it's a thin sheet of paper. Actually, let me grab one that's already open. Just a second. I know I've showed them before. I know I have. I just can't remember which video, and so I'm not going to link it. I'll show you here, and I will not cut that out. Okay, here are the half square ones I will also need for this project. And so here they go. Here they are. See this? There we go. So what, I'm going to try to turn just a little bit so I make it dark so you can see. See? And what you do is you tear off as many half square triangles as you need to make. I know this package, I think it had like a close to 1,000. This one made 1,050 half square triangles with a 1.5-inch finish size. This with the 3-inch finish is 600. Each of these were both $12 each, and both of them I also got with a discount, again because it was a part of a class and we got a discount on supplies. And really what I need to do is every time I go to one of those classes, I really should stock up on other sizes since I'm getting them for a cheaper price. Oh, so there it is. I will share more about this project. It's actually a t-shirt quilt that I'm working on, and so I'm gonna use some of these with that, and I plan to. Oh, and here's also some others that I have, and these are a 1 inch finish, so these are really tiny, and I'm actually thinking about using these for my what do you want to call them, postage quilts, even though these are really small. So I'm going to think about that. But I have a lot of these. So it may be, done with something else. We'll see. But I have a lot of these too. I think I've only used a few. And this has, I think it's 1,200 half square triangles. So that is it. This video is longer than I expected. I will be, uploading this as is without any extra editing. I hope that you've enjoyed this. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, place them in the comment section and I will reply. I will be working on the footage for the other quilt project, and I will be taking footage when I work on this t-shirt quilt. I'm still at the beginning stages though, but I'm going to a retreat at the end of this month, and I think I'm going to take the t-shirt quilt with me. And if I do, that means I will probably make a lot more progress in a short period of time because I'll be there over a weekend. And so again, I hope to bring back some footage for that. And if you don't already, please, you can follow me on Facebook, my page, which is Essence of Me, even though I don't post there a lot, but I do post pictures, ongoing pictures on Instagram, and that is Crafters Vlog is my handle. I've been showing my quilting, I've been showing knit, crochet, and quilting all on there, and some video clips because I can just pop them up there real quick. So follow me over there. I'll try to remember to put that in the description box because I don't edit this video. I will probably just upload this as is. So thank you for joining me. I hope that you've enjoyed this. Take care and have a great day. Goodbye.